Listen, all this takes a lot of getting used to. And you do get used to it. After a while. There's three things I'll always miss, though. One, not having to watch my step all the time. Two, forget about two. And three, I miss the songs. Folks from Ceylondia knew how to carry a tune. Sure, we've got some songs on the old gramophone, but try and imagine what they sounded like. Playing to a room full of fine people. Unwinding at the soul regret after a hard day's work. Those were the days.
Just like intercourse. Just like intercourse. What a nice beginning to stream. We got 2 intercourses. I really need to stop calling it that. Thank you for the hosts, JP and Bear. Just checking that I don't have anything in my teeth. Because I was having my lunch, or my second lunch. My 11sies? No, I guess I have lunch at 11sies. I usually eat lunch at about 11. Why isn't Docs only 1x? Because it's not 1x. It's spelled with 2 x's, I thought. Maybe it's not. Maybe I just want to be extra. Anyway, let me say hi to everybody. Hello, my darling friends. MS, Linux, Amaro, JP, Bear, Knives, Lurkers, friends. How are you all doing? I'm having a wonderful day. I did not have work today because, you know, coronavirus. But yeah, me and my boss are just trying to stay away from each other because I don't want to get her sick. And I don't want to be wandering out there with all the idiots who are not being careful, so... she had to go in today, so I stayed home. So I got to have a nice, lovely, slow morning, had some tea, took a bath. I was like, I want to just have a bath this morning. Listened to my audiobook while I was getting ready. Got to be super cozy in my jammies all day. I was like, I'm fully twitched out. I got my Twitch tank top on, Twitch jammies. I was wearing my hoodie earlier, but then I got warm. Which is nice. Wow, being warm. Imagine that. Me, Little Miss Lichfingers. Ha la 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 la. Yeah, I think I googled it. I googled it before I put the thing together because I wanted to make sure that I was doing it right. And I think 2 x's came up for me. I don't know. Hey Rick Dagger, how you doing? So yeah, that was my day. Ooh, also watching a lot of Half-Life Alyx because I don't have VR. So I figured I will watch it. And I've been really enjoying it. I'm really impressed. Obviously, I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm really impressed with just how much the game allows you to do. Like, the detail of interaction is incredible. And, like, that was one of the best parts of watching for me. I'm just like, oh wow, they let you do that? They let you do that? You can do this, and 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 this, etc. Burke? What is audio Burke? I have no idea what I said or what you're making a joke about. My brain is... Snow day. It was snow apparently, yeah. And shaving your face, yes. Get that shit out of there. Clean shaven, woo! It can be spelled either way, nice. Knives doesn't read, so audiobook is not in my vocabulary. Oh. Oh, okay. I totally forgot I mentioned my audiobook. That was like a billion years ago in streamer brain. That was a billion years ago. Yeah, I read a lot. I typically like read with the, paper or on Kindle. So my preference is paper book. If I can't have paper book, then I go ebook. And if I can't do ebook, then I do audiobook. Or I just wait until I can get paper book or ebook. But this one, the audiobook I'm listening to now is for a book club, so if I waited, I wouldn't be able to read it. So I figured I would do it. And it's a romance novel, and it's surprisingly not weird. I thought it was gonna be a little strange. Cause I read sexy times like, whoa, I'm used to that. But I thought maybe it'd be a little strange having someone who's... How do I want to put this? So, it's one thing to hear steamy things being said by someone you're trying to be intimate with. It's another hearing them from someone who's removed from the action, like the narrator. They're not in the book, you know, they're not. So I thought maybe that would be a little weird, but so far has not been too distracting. Although sometimes the narrator says stuff in a funny way, and that's a little distracting to me. Like, she didn't say vase or vase. It was like in between the two. I'm trying to remember exactly how she did it. I think she said vases. Like the vase. So it was like the beginning of vase and the ending of vase. It was very weird. It was very strange to me. You had experience with reading sexy times things from at least one game you played on stream? Yeah. At least one game. I think multiple games. But that's also different from me speaking it out loud versus me hearing it from somebody else who isn't involved. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't bother me if the characters are saying stuff. It's just the fact that there's like this person removed I thought would be strange. Oh, the narrator? I can't think of... Huh. I can't think of what it was to remember how I felt about it in the moment. Oh, I don't know her... I've actually only seen that movie once. I don't know her voice. But I'm assuming it's something like this. So she says, and then they kissed passionately. Hang. I don't know what the hang is, but sure. Oh, look. Oh. I love it. David, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the court of the high-piercing meerkat. Welcome dance. Do. Wah, wah, wah. I'm stabbing myself with my own fingernails. Thank you. Exactly like that, but more drawn out. Okay. And then they kissed passionately. I love it. I can't think of any. I don't know, Bear. Oh, that actually didn't hurt me, because I'm doing it up here. This is actually because so for those of you who don't know, I have in the past wanted to learn how to growl, like metal singing growl. I didn't get to do it at all because every time I was doing, like, it was a 30-day challenge from the Day-Night community. And every time I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it this time, I got sick. So I wasn't able to do it. But I did watch some videos and... Yeah, if you stay up here. It's in here, not down. Here is where you'll hurt yourself. I don't know, there's YouTube videos out there. Find them. So yeah, how's everybody doing? How are you guys? What is up? How was your weekend? We went over most of my weekend yesterday because I start streaming on Sundays, so my weekend is Friday, Saturday. But some of the highlights were a super late Twitch Sings stream in which I may have had too many beers, but I had a really good time just singing and hanging out with people way past my bedtime. We played Terraria as a community on Saturday, and that was super fun. And yesterday we finished Ori and the Will of the Wisps, and that was a good time as well. So yeah, that's about what that was. And today, we're going to be opening stream gifts like in 2 seconds. We're saying our hellos first. So I'm almost done with the Pikachu, and I'm not gonna do this on stream because this is all like super annoying and I need to focus real hard. So he's almost done. I stuffed the legs and the ears and the arms, and I attached the arms in one ear. I'm not done attaching the other ear. I had this one almost fully attached, and then I decided I didn't like the way it looked, so I undid it. And then I gotta put his tail on. And then the cheeks, and then the Pika will be finished. And today we're going to be working on an elephant for Stax Armstrong's fiance. So I started it here to make sure that I liked the yarn that I was using and that it would work well for our purposes. So we're going to be doing that. I'm calling it cockpit crochet. So we're going to be flying to the bubble in Elite. We are very nearly there. We should be able to get there, at least in the first part of the stream, and then be able to put the crocheting aside and do other things. But since we're just doing a bunch of jumps right at the start, I like to crochet while we're doing that, and then try not to crash into stars as I go. Disco Elysium. Ooh, how are you liking that? A lot of cleaning every day. It's been tiring. It doesn't feel like you've been accomplishing anything. You have, though. You've been doing a lot. It might not seem like it, but you have been. Something that helped me when I was feeling like I wasn't getting anything done was to write down literally every single little thing that I did. Because then you have a visual representation of, you know, I took a shower, I made breakfast, I checked my email, whatever you did dishes, whatever it is that you did, took Lupin for a walk. You know, just having everything listed out. All of those things take time, whether they were super easy for you and didn't take energy, or whether they did take a lot of energy. They still took time, and they still took, like, you had to take time out of your day and, you know, do the thing. So it's something to write down, but that really helped me a lot. Doing it a lot, but there's some story stuff that bothers me. Don't know how to say it in a non-spoilery way. Gotcha. Alright, fair enough. I'm glad you're enjoying it. And maybe if I ever play that game, we can have a discussion. So now I think it's time to open stream gifts. So for those of you who may have seen my tweet or have read the title, I got some stream gifts in the mail and I'm very excited. Okay, I'm very excited. I said I was going to open 2, but as I was getting ready for stream, I got a call to go downstairs and get a package. So I actually have 3 stream gifts to open, and I'm super, super excited. They're the very first ones that I've received. So yeah, I don't know which is from who. Well, actually, most of the gifts were given by spooky anonymous ghost friends, and one of them is from Amaro Beebs. So I'm just gonna pick up this box and make sure that I tried to like take all the identifying stuff off of my things, but just to be sure, I'm gonna keep it below the camera and just pull things out and show them to you. So we've got scorpions, edible scorpions. So for those of you who did not see these on my list, these I'm not going to eat just like willy-nilly. Not now anyway. These are so that I can have them as incentives to raise money for St. Jude. So eating a scorpion is going to be a St. Jude incentive. So this is very helpful for raising money for St. Jude, and that's super important to me. And thank you. Is this... Okay, so this is from Anonymous. I saw a gift message in here. So it says, gifter chose to remain anonymous. So thank you, spooky ghost friend. We have some scorpions! Woo! That's very exciting. Yes, real scorpions. Absolutely real scorpions. Alright, what else is in here? There's something in bubble wrap. You can hear the bubble wrap. Yeah, actual real scorpions. Not food shaped like a scorpion, real scorpions. I'm going to eat real scorpions for St. Jude, and I'm so excited. I'm a meerkat! Hello? You thought this emote was just for show? I'm munching on scorpions, man. Okay, so I have no idea what is in this at all. So, for those of you who weren't here when I said it before, which was not today, I'm a little scatterbrained. I haven't looked at my gift list, so I don't know what's missing from it. So all of this is a complete surprise to me. I have no idea what any of these things might be. I need my scissors, there's tape. Missed a message earlier, elaborated on why you wouldn't recommend. Okay. Sorry. Game has a fixed protagonist, I feel like I don't know what you'd have fun playing with him specifically. Gotcha. Huh, okay. I'll keep that in mind. Dramatic music, I know. I'm trying to open things without, like, I don't know what's in here. Oh wait, I think I know what's in here. It's starting to, the bubble wrap is starting to give way to a shape. Fucking yeet! Get out of here! It's a very big bowl! I can eat dinner now and not spill things on my counter! Oh, that's so exciting. Look how pretty. Oh, hell yeah. So I have such a boner for ceramics and also things crafted out of wood. I had to think about how to say that. Look, it's huge! Oh my fuck. So I used to have a big bowl, not quite as big as this, that fit my noodles and my meatballs and my vegetables in it. And it broke. It slipped out of my hands when I was drying it or trying to put it away or something, and it shattered. And ever since then, I've just had like these little baby bowls, and my food just keeps falling out of the bowl onto the counter, and then I put it in my mouth because I'm a dirty gremlin. But yay, isn't it so pretty? Oh, it's gorgeous. I loves it. Thank you so much, Anonymous. You made me less dirty. Wink wonk. Or not wink wonk? I don't know, but I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so very much. Alright. So I think that was all that was in that box. That's all, as if that wasn't enough. That was very generous, whoever that was, and I really do appreciate it. So now we have a second package here. Gift message. Love ya! Oh, thanks, Amaro Beads! So, oh, hell yeah. This could not have come at a better time. Amaro was very kind and picked up some clear complexion moisturizer for me. I was actually running out and I was like, oh fuck. Like, gotta like pump it a billion times to get it out. As you can see, my skin is a fucking disaster. So thank you. Hopefully this will help it stop exploding. And I really appreciate it, BB. That's very kind of you. Thanks, Amaro. Thank you, thank you. Alright, and here is the last stream gift. Ooh, this one's gift wrapped! Isn't that pretty? Oh, that is cool. I have no idea what's in here, but that's gorgeous. I like this bag, I'm keeping that. It's got a little gift tag. Does it say? It's from Anonymous, okay. But that's freaking cute. That's real cute. I really like this bag. Like, is the bag the present? Is that the present? What is in here? No. Someone... So I know what... Not exactly what this is. This has to be a video game because it's like a DVD case. I was like, what is thin like this? And then I took it out and I'm like, ah yes, my gamer hands know this feeling very well. But I have no idea which one this might be. Oh, Persona 5! Guess what I'm gonna play on stream sometime? It's gonna be Persona 5. Thank you so much, Anonymous. That's very, very kind of you. More content. So yeah, that's great. This is gonna be fun for all of you, I hope. I hope you like seeing me play games. Otherwise, I don't know what you're here for. But yeah, thank you so much, Anonymous. I watched my roommate play like the first day or two of this. I think it goes by like dates. I watched him play like a couple of hours, and then he started playing it when I wasn't around, and I was like, well, fuck. So I always wanted to play it, and I didn't get to. I'm very excited. Read Persona 5 is like 100 hours long. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's a JRPG. They're like a billion years long, and I'm very, very excited. So that's like nearly endless content. Wait, you play video games on Twitch? What? What? Is that a thing that you do? It is, it is. So thank you everybody for all of the generosity. I'll just show everything off all over again just because I'm so excited. We got real live scorpions to eat as St. Jude incentives. So these are gonna go in my cabinet until May, unless it begins in April, in which case we'll leave them for that. We got Persona 5, we got a big ass bowl. I'm so excited. And Lecta, your skin needs help. Let me help you. Moisturizer. Chrono Trigger was 30 hours long? Was it only 30? I feel like I spent a lot longer in that game, but maybe I didn't. Yeah, thank you. Edible scorpions, yes, Neri. So yeah, thank you guys so much for all of your generosity, and thank you so much, Stream Gifts, for your amazing service to let everybody share their generosity in a very safe and effective manner. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really, really appreciate it. And for those of you who don't know what it is, I will do a little thing, say little things. We have a little thing for you. So this was my very first announcement about it. If you want to check the whole, in your bed. If you want to check the whole me blabbering on. But basically it is a way to, oh, it just started raining really heavily. I was like, what's that noise? It's the rain. It's a way for people to safely send gifts to streamers without compromising anyone's information. That's all kept private, all kept secret, and it is not worldwide yet, so they're still in beta, which is why it's important if you guys go to my Stream Gifts page, or if you try to gift something and you see something that looks a little funky, please let me know so I can send feedback to them, because it's still being developed, it's still being worked on. But what they've got going right now is pretty dang good. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me. I think it's US, Canada, and the UK right now. So it's at least it's not only NA. It's not only NA. But yeah, it's real good. It's real good, and I thank them for giving so many of us the opportunity to receive such great things from our generous communities. Thank you guys so much. No Mexico, I wonder why. Eventually, I know they want to expand it, but it is. They're always working on development. Like, they just added the ability to buy out someone's gift list, so you can buy literally everything that they have on there. And they enabled something else just yesterday. I forget exactly what it was. But yeah, they are popping out new features and, doing fixes and tweaking things and offering, quick support and helping everybody out. The community's really great, and the staff are fantastic. Anyway, that's that, and thanks for letting me do Daya. To be fair, you always spend longer on most games. I feel that's also true. Oh, Neri, I didn't lick you. I'm so sorry. There we go. That's fixed. Chrono Trigger was also a 90s game, so 30 hours was long back then. Fair. 150 hours to finish Divinity Original Sin. Oh yeah, I did. Insomnia. I don't know why I stumbled over your name. Yeah. How you doing? Good to see ya. It took you 60 for Divinity Original Sin? Man, I love that game. I think my longest games were Divinity 1 and 2, Tales of Berseria, and Battletech, and Darkest Dungeon. Those are my longest games that I streamed. Finished Divinity. JP, you got plenty of time now. Anyway, let's get into the game. So I'm gonna do my best not to alt-tab, because I don't know if they fixed it. It is the Bastion soundtrack. We've got Bastion, Transistor, Pyre, and then Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons.
I dig my hole, you build a wall.
And then Engineering. I just wanted to update my title because we finished opening the stream gifts. And I keep looking over at them and smiling. I'm like, look it. Oh. I'm so grateful to have all of you here, first and foremost. But those of you who can afford it to just give a little extra is really, really nice. It makes me feel good. Okay, so I'm gonna try not to alt-tab, because last time we did that, things broke, and oh no. I don't want that to happen. Okay, everything should be overlaid. Alrighty. Didn't it also take you 100 hours to do Pillars without DLC? Yeah, probably. Took you 70 on the first playthrough? Well, damn. Yes, Bastion, Transistor, and Pyre. Not every single time we do Elite, but a lot of days when we do Elite, I like to listen to everything Darren Korb's ever done. So there will be some Elite music while the game boots up, because you can't stop the menu music. So yeah, we're gonna be crocheting an elephant for Stax. Well, for his fiance. I started it, as I said earlier, because I wanted to make sure that this yarn wouldn't be too slippery. But it's holding, and then I remembered that I did the... What's it called? The Bulbasaur. I did a Bulbasaur bulb out of this, and that held just fine, so... He's a fantastic composer. I know. Like, gives me just the largest boner. So I'm working on the ear, apparently. Wants me to chain 1 and single crochet 2 in each stitch. You don't need to chain 1. That's unnecessary. Well, I guess if you don't want it to... So there's a different way to do this. The reason that they say to chain 1 is so that you get the height, and so it works in more of concentric circles. You have a little circle and then a circle around that, and a circle around that, as opposed to, say, Pikachu's head, which was worked in a spiral. You can tell it kind of starts there and spirals out from center. Sit down, Pikachu. But you can kind of see when you chain, it kind of makes a line through it, and I don't like that. So the way to fix that is you pull this loop out, you drop it off the hook, and don't mind this is not dirt. I cut my finger a week ago. Man, that was already a week ago? But yeah, then you poke it through the back and pull it through. It's kind of hard to show you guys because it is so small. And that connects it in such a way that you don't see any lines or bumps or anything like that. And then I'll need to use a stitch marker around here because sometimes this gets pulled a little tight and then it's hard to get the stitch in. So you want to know my PC specs? It's old. It's fucking old at this point. What were you, no, I don't have a command for any of that. So no one usually asks. My stuff is not good enough for people to be asking. What did you want to know about? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay. Video card? It's an NVIDIA 970. Yeah, sometimes it takes a while to load.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
So it wants me to do 2 in each stitch. So I'll just do the first one so that the stitch marker doesn't fly off the... Ugh! God, that was hard to get in there. Fly off the thingy. Alright. Now let's get back to where we were going. Your stuff isn't good enough, but people ask you to show your boobies all the time. I know they do. And they love them. They love them. So we're about here. We're over here, and we are going back to the bubble. We're going to go talk to Felicity. Is it this button? Oops, wrong button. We're gonna talk to Felicity. 69 jumps away. I did not plan that. I did not plan that, I swear. I swear I didn't. You'd show your boobies, but nobody wants to see that. I'd show you my boobies, but I see I locked it behind a paywall. You gotta give me them jeweled scorpions. That's the channel points. Nice. Alright, first jump of the day. And then once we get to... Well, that was loud. And then once we get to the bubble, I'll probably stop crocheting so we can do some engineering, because I've never done it before. I was going to do it when we were in Colonia, but I didn't talk to Felicity Farseer or the other engineers first, and I didn't know you had to. I was just like, oh, deal with this later, and like sailed away. 7,000 channel points, well spent every time. Well, thank you, MS. You're such a flatterer. Oh my goodness. The good thing about this yarn is that it's a little bit stiffer than the stuff I've been using, so I'm not grabbing any fibers out of the yarn itself, which is really nice. And it's not like sliding around as much. So I'm able to just get a lot more done, and I don't have to worry so much about putting it down. Whereas before I'd be like, I'm going to lose my spot, my progress, no! So I'm just increasing. What do you guys got going on for the rest of your day? What are your plans? Namia, have I initiated you? Have I properly welcomed you into the court of the hype? I can't remember if I did.
Fuel scooping.
Just doing my own sleep. Ah, because it's 10 p.m. Gotcha. Seems fair.
Fuel scoop
I finished
disengaged.
Castlevania last night. I stayed up a wee bit late just to do that, but
Frameshift
it was
drive
interesting. I'm still not quite sure how I feel about Season 3. Maybe I feel like it just wasn't as strong as the other two. I still liked it, though. But some of it was, like, a little extra. Oh, thanks for watering me. Maybe I have a bad memory. I'm lucky if I remember to shower. Well, then I will do it anyway, just to be sure.
Fuel scooping.
You'll know once I do it whether it's been seen. Alright, ready? Welcome, Namia, to the court of the hype. I'm gonna do a funky meerkat dance for you. La 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 la. Well, that wasn't the button I meant to hit, but here.
What the fuck are you doing, Lecta?
Thank you, and welcome to the court of the hype. You still need to watch season 3. I think it's worth watching. I wouldn't say it was like bad. It was just. Why am I seeing my reticle or my cursor?
Fuel scoop disengaged.
My cursor is like off to the right over there. You guys can see it too.
Frameshift
I don't know why it's on the
drive
screen.
charging.
But I'm like nervous to alt tab because it gave us issues last time. Alright, I'm gonna count my stitches. Oh, shit. 1, 2. Oh, did that count as one? Did I do too many?
3, 2, 1. Engage.
I think that counts as 10? No, that doesn't make any sense. I missed a stitch somewhere? It doesn't look like I did.
Fuel scooping.
Oh boy. Ugh. Let's not crash. I have no idea what's going on and I like that. Perfect! You're the perfect audience for me then, because I don't know what's going on either.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Bleach is coming back next year. Anyone else excited? No, because I stopped watching it. I watched like 200 and some odd episodes and I got bored. I was like, they're just floating in the sky and fighting for no reason over and over again. Like there was like no plot. And I didn't like it.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay. So yeah, that looks like I did 2 stitches in each one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So how am I missing one?
3, 2, 1. Engage.
I'm perplexed. I don't know what I did here. I'm just gonna slip into here, because that should make it look like there's 10 at least. And if it looks weird,
Fuel scooping.
then I'll just undo it and redo it. Yadaplex, how you doing? Do you have an aversion for complete brand names with your coaster and your dev mouse? No!
Fuel scoop disengaged.
You can see the L's, kinda. Look, they're there. They're just ghostly. I like ghosts. You can also sort of see where the R and the A, or the coaster. Sweet.
Frameshift drive charging.
Clouds are making way for me. I'm coming.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Okay, so now that looks like 10. I just have to put it in that stitch. Maybe that's what I did. I have no idea. Whatever, it's fine. I say it's fine, and then when I go to do the other ear, if it's not even, I'm gonna have a conniption. Of course, you don't like Bleach. You do like
Fuel scoop disengaged.
fur? What in the fuck? And why is my cursor on the screen? I have no idea what you're getting at, JP.
Frameshift drive charging.
Is it the strafe? I think so. It was a gift from Fred
4, 3,
from my birthday.
1.
Your star, you left it burning for me.
Turn. Why would you turn? Oh my gosh, friend! I just want to hug this friend. Oh, I'm glad I put on a bra. Why? You'll see. As soon as I'm not gonna crash into the star. Insomnia! Thank you so much for becoming a patron of the hype for the first time. You know what we gotta do, chat. If you thought this
Fuel
was,
scoop disengaged.
if you thought seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. We're gonna thank you for becoming a first-time patron of the hype. Oh yeah, a first-time patron of the hype. Oh yeah, we're gonna thank you. Yeah, we're gonna thank you. Oh, we're gonna thank you. Lots and lots. By dancing, oh yes, by dancing. We're gonna thank you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're gonna thank you. We're gonna dance for ya. We're gonna thank you. We're gonna dance for ya. Yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. We're gonna thank ya. We're gonna thank ya. Woo! 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 Okay, I'm out of breath now. Thank you very much for becoming a first-time patron of the hype. That was your dance. I hope you enjoyed it. There's a dance. Oh, there's always a dance. There is always a dance. And lyrics, which are sometimes better than other times. Oh, thanks, Thar. Appreciate ya. By how out of breath I get after doing those silly dances, you'd think, no way this girl can run 5 miles, but I can. And I have. I'm just not normally belting out weird lyrics at passersby. Like, look at your dog! I see your dog! Like, imagine if I was doing that while I was going for a run. Your dog is cute! Look at him run! La 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 la! Like, I would totally do that. But I don't, because I'm trying to, I try to control my breathing when I'm out for a run.
4, 3,
Alright.
2, 1.
Two single crochet, so increase and then 1. Okay, so we should have 15 at the end. And I'm gonna do it opposite. Huh. Oh, don't crash. Oh, don't crash. Huh. Huh. Huh.
Fuel scooping.
Used to rap while running? Really? Yeah, I just focus on deep, slow breathing. Can't run 5 miles, but I can ride a bike about 30 miles in an hour and a half? Damn.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Alright, get it. Get it!
Frameshift drive
Just stay in
charging.
more, I think we'll find more people coming out of their homes talking to random stuff. Yeah, that's... I've been doing that my whole life. Ugh. I always walk around kind of
4,
talking to myself,
2,
commenting to inanimate objects. If I'm watching someone stream, I like to reply to them out loud. Like, I've been watching my Twitch Sings duets, or been trying to. And, like, obviously... Oh, this one's aggressive. Woo! See that wiggling? See that wiggling? Get in there. I need to get high! I need to get my ship high!
Frameshift drive
Woo!
operating beyond safety limits.
Woo! It didn't do it! Fuck. Gotta get back in. Gotta get back in. What? Where are you? I tried to stop, but it didn't,
Warning. Frameshift drive
There we go.
operating beyond safety limits.
Alright, spit me out.
Frameshift drive supercharged.
Alright, spit me out now. Let me out! Let me out! Oh my goodness.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety
We're
limits.
fine, it's fine. Alright,
Frameshift drive
friendship
charging.
drive. What was I saying? I got distracted. What were we talking about? Oh, just like, oh, when I'm listening to my Twitch Sings duets.
3,
Like, I'll record, obviously, I've recorded the duet, and then when someone is like talking to me in their recording with my duet, then I talk back to them. It's funny because like they talk to you even though you've already recorded, like you can't respond. And then I talk to them. So it's like just a chain of us talking to each other, but they won't ever see what I say. I'm like, oh, cute, or like, oh no, you did so good. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, they're adorable. Like I'm always just sitting here like saying such nice things. Or like joking around. Or saying like, oh, thanks for, you know, playing along with my Go Go Jason waterfalls. 2 short breaths in, 1 out. Huh.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
27%? What? Never mind? Okay. Alright.
Frameshift drive charging.
So I know it said to do 2 and then 1, but I did 1 and then 2. It's not going to affect anything. I just didn't want to try to squeeze in 2 in the first stitch when I could easily do it in the second stitch. But it'll give me the same amount of stitches. It doesn't really matter whether you increase first or just do regular. Look, it doesn't matter. Go and tell your master that Arthur from the court of Camelot is here.
Fuel scooping.
God, I love that movie. That's such a good one. Holy Grail. I quote it a lot. A lot.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Like,
Frameshift drive charging.
Lancelot, I'm ready! Every time. I'm ready! That's a frequent flyer. We've gone over about 1 million times how I really quote the most obscure parts of things, or just things that are already obscure. Like whenever I set up a hotspot, which is not often, I have it.
Fuel scooping.
I have the connection is called Scuzz Bucket Lick My Pony Butt because of the guild. And if you haven't seen the guild, you should. I
Fuel
think
scoop disengaged.
I think the episodes are still on watchtheguild.com, but if not, at least that website still exists. I have some of the seasons on DVD, and I know they're on
Frameshift
YouTube.
drive charging.
On second thought, let's not go to Camelot. 'Tis a silly place. Right.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Yeah, Scuzz Bucket Lick My Pony Butt. Because that's a reference from the guild. And if anybody actually knows what I'm talking about,
Fuel scooping.
you forgot to watch it yet?
System
Yeah,
scan
I bookmarked
complete.
it because I saw that was tweeted. I wanted to... Or maybe I saw it in the Day-Night Discord. Whatever, I bookmarked it anyway. And I will be watching it at some point. I need to catch up on some of my shows. So like, who is excited for the new season of Westworld?
Fuel scoop disengaged.
I need to find someone with an HBO login and be like, please, you wanna hook me up? Or other totally legal ways of doing that.
Frameshift drive charging.
Because I don't have HBO. I don't even have a television set. You and your friend keep shouting knee at each other? Yes, of course. A shrubbery. My
4, 3,
my boss texted me to help her.
engage.
She's like, she's like, I brought so many shrubberies, and the only thing I responded was neat. She got a kick out of it. So the first episode of the first season or of the new season?
Fuel scooping. System scan
Cancel
complete.
HBO now, but I might pay for it after the season's done so you can binge it. Nice. my grandparents have a login, because I know they have HBO, but I don't know if they have Now or whatever the one is that lets you watch online. I don't know if they have that one. Season 3, oof. I want to see it so bad. So bad. Better Call Saul also started a new season. My dad was telling me it was good. Okay, don't overheat, please.
Fuel
No
scoop
exploding.
disengaged.
Did I flomp? I can't remember if I
Frameshift
flomped.
drive charging.
It's muscle memory now to do it while I'm going around the star, so sometimes I forget if I've done it. One, two.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, so this is counting as the first stitch. I forgot. It's been a while since I've done it this way. Okay, so that's actually done. This is one ear. I might embellish it a little bit. Because I don't feel like that's very elephant ear shaped. So I might finagle with it and just see if I can make it a little bit more
Fuel scoop
elephantish.
disengaged.
Hi, Stax. How you doing? I also might try. Oh, I can't alt tab. Crap. It's so good. Tomorrow I get a new episode. It's tonight for the US. Okay. Yeah, I'm not caught up with any of that yet. Who else has been watching stuff that they've been enjoying?
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Come here. Come here! Well, now I'm gonna crash because you were being a pain. I made it. Are you proud of me?
Fuel scooping.
Sorry, work is being very work-like. No worries. You don't have to be any particular way. If you gotta be a good work lurker, you do that. If you are choosing to lurk, do it.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
If you want to be like me and never shut the fuck up, you can do that too. Whatever works for you. You're cooking dinner? Ooh, what you eating? What's the foods? Okay, so that's 15. I think I just want to see how this looks, and if I don't like it, I can just take it out. I just have to remember what I do for the next year.
God's ain't gonna help you, son. You deserve what you've done.
Ooh, but I'd have to do the opposite on the other ear.
Fuel scooping.
Is that doable? I think so. Ooh, I haven't had meatloaf in a long time. That sounds so good.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
And of course, potatoes. I fucking love potatoes. Haven't had lunch yet? No! This is your favorite Bastion song? Huh. That's a good one.
Frameshift drive charging.
So I'm not following the pattern anymore.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
I don't know if this is going to be too big. Maybe I should just do
Fuel scooping.
a slip stitch. Because I've never made this elephant before, so I don't know if this ear is going to be too large. Or if I maybe should just leave it alone.
Fuel scoop
At least for the
disengaged.
first pass. Probably have my bog standard wheat tortilla and peanut butter. That's it? That's barely
Frameshift
food,
drive charging.
my dear. think I changed my mind.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I think I want to try one more thing to still add a little bit more of shape. And I almost just did the same thing
Thank you.
as I did before. Well,
Fuel scooping.
rude star interrupting my crocheting. How dare you? Yeah, I have to eat every like 3 hours, or I get I get hungry every
Fuel scoop disengaged.
2.5 to 4 hours, depending. Usually closer to 2.5. So if I know I'm going to be somewhere where I'm not going to be like next to my kitchen, I pack as much food that I would need I pack in like 3 or 4 hour increments. So like I won't leave the house without lunch if I know I'm going to be out for longer than 4 hours. It's my go-to snack. I don't really snack.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's like I'm just hungry. So like I eat full meals.
4, 3,
Oh yeah?
2, 1.
Disconnecting on me? Okay, whatever you want, phone. I have to make sure this doesn't look ugly on the other side either. Yeah. I think the front looks cute, but I don't like the second one.
Fuel scooping.
So perhaps we just shall not do that. I think I'll just follow the pattern. And you know what? The ears are a small enough piece that if I put it all together and I decide I don't like them, I can just make different ears. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Alright, so I'm gonna undo what I did. Yeah, I usually don't keep snacks in the house.
Warning. Temperature critical.
If I'm gonna buy something... Like, usually if I buy a snack, it's gone in a day.
Frameshift drive charging.
So I just don't keep them in the house because it tends to be expensive to have something that's there pretty much just because like, it's yummy and I wanted something. Streamer talked about his food the other day. He normally eats one big meal in the morning and stream for 8 hours and chill until bed, no more food. What? I would die. I would keel over. So I'm gonna leave a tail for sewing. Chop. I said chop!
Scooping.
There we go. And pull this through. And then we
Fuel
have
scoop disengaged.
one elephant ear. I don't know why it had me start on the ears, but I wasn't paying attention when I was doing it. I wasn't paying attention to what I was making, I just wanted to check the yarn.
System scan complete.
I was gonna start with the trunk slash head slash body, which is all one piece. Yay! The worst part about crocheting is this part. We have to sew pieces on. I hate it. It's the worst. Thar can tell you too, because she also does knitting. She knits. I don't knit. This is crochet.
4,
This is
3,
crochet.
2, 1. Engage.
What about you guys? What do you like to snack on? I mean, we had this discussion before, and I said I don't really keep snacks in the house, and but I was like craving a bunch of things, and then Kit bought me a fuck ton of snacks. I'm still eating. I'm still going through them, and that was like months ago. I have much more restraint
Fuel
than I
scooping.
expected. Actually, I'm going to stop so I can get more fuel. These jumps have been a wee bit long. Well, that's just messy now. Okay. Come here. This is the hardest part. Ugh! Because there's nothing to like grab onto. It just slides around. Get out of there! Okay, good. Alright, we're good on fuel now. I can keep them moving. It's a
Fuel
snack you
scooping
never go
complete.
back. I used to love snacking. I mean, not that I do love it, but again, it's financially not the best decision because like if I get a bag of tortilla chips and salsa, like that's gone. That's gone in a couple of hours. Doesn't seem like the best way to nourish yourself. Yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
You eat once a day? That's not okay! You gotta take care of yourself, man. Eat multiple times a day. And like more than just a tortilla. Okay, this looks hideous. I'm gonna restart it. This is why I started the other one off stream so that I didn't have to flounder with it. See, if I focus for 5 seconds, I can do it just fine. And that already looks a million times better. Hey! Hey, Taco Dactyl.
Fuel scooping.
I like to snack on vanilla stuff like bars or with Greek yogurt. That's what I have for breakfast. I'll have plain yogurt, not Greek yogurt, because again, I'm very frugal. I don't make a lot of money. So I try to eat as inexpensively as I can while still being fairly nutritious. So I have plain yogurt and granola for breakfast.
Charging.
And then I have a turkey sandwich with spinach and cheese and mayonnaise for lunch, or at Levinsies if that's at 11 a.m. And then
4, 3, 2.
I'll have 2 hot dogs in the afternoon. And then for dinner, I have pasta and vegetables and meatballs. Don't consider yogurt a snack? I do. If it's like, you know, you've never heard of Elevensies? You're clearly not a hobbit.
Fuel scooping.
Shh. No, JP. Like dinner, supper. He knows about them, doesn't he?
Fuel scoop
I
disengaged.
consider a small amount of food a snack. Yeah. I think that's why I did this. I was like, if it's, you know, and I just like did as if that, you know, told you anything. As if that meant a thing.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, like yogurts that come in smaller containers. I mean, you could just buy a big container, portion out a smaller bit. Yeah, I think I would agree. I kind of think of a snack as anything that you just have a little small amount of. Like, it's not meant to be the same amount of filling you up or nutrition as an actual meal would. So you can really have anything for a snack. It's just, I wouldn't call it a snack food. But if that's what you eat for a snack, then that's fine. No pimp. I don't think he does.
Frameshift drive charging.
I need to rewatch those movies. God, they're so good.
4, 3, 2.
Extended versions only, though. Don't come at me with that weak theatrical release shit. Once you go extended, you never... What's the opposite of extend? My brain wants to say distended, which is a totally different thing that also means larger. But usually in terms of, like, your stomach when gross things are happening. Retract! Yes, thank you. Excuse, okay, I couldn't think of it. Yeah, Dirk, whatever. Called you a Dirk.
Charging.
Suck it hard.
Take that, JP. Distended butthole? No, that's not what I. No.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
When I was younger, I was over at my dad's, and I wanted to watch Lord of the Rings, and he's like, well, I lent the extended DVDs to my friend, so I just have the theatrical, and I was like, okay, fine, whatever. And he puts it on, and we start watching, and I'm like, where's Concerning Hobbits? And I got like very upset, and I was like, turn it off. I couldn't do it. I was too upset that Concerning Hobbits was not there, and I refused to watch the rest of it. Just half dick, half jerk. Yeah! I mean, isn't it like a small dagger in Scotland, especially?
Warning. Temperature critical.
I'm going to stab you with my dirk. I can't do a Scottish accent. I can really only sort of do an Irish accent. I can't really do a Scottish accent at all. I can only do a very specific Irish accent. This is my accent for Sadie the Goat. If you don't know who Sadie the Goat is, she was amazing. If I were a pirate, if I was a pirate in my past life, I think I was definitely Sadie the Goat. If you want to learn about her, you can do !pirate.
Much closer, I see the spine of the
3, 2, 1.
Alrighty. So let's pull that on in. Oh no, I don't like the way that did that. You see how that's loose? Like JP's butthole? I only said that because you said.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete.
Never mind. MTV, how you doing?
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Why? Because you're a dirk! Because you're a dirk. Oh, thanks, Thar, for pulling up Sadie the Goat. It's a knife? Yes. Yeah, but isn't it a specific kind of knife? Like, it's a specific shape, I thought. Or is it just, like, a small knife? Dirk is also a name, like Dirk Diggler. Well. Sure. Dirk Nurkum.
Frameshift drive charging.
So I want to see if I can make this look okay, and if I can't, I'm going to redo this one more time. Oh wait, that's not what I was meant to do. Huh. To connect through like that.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
I want to redo it. So many phone calls, I missed half the conversation. Oh, that's okay. It's just been nonsense. It's been utter nonsense. Don't worry about it.
Fuel scoop
A
disengaged.
dagger designed for thrusting. Does that mean it's thinner? Like, what does that mean? Mum, today on Lecture Stream we learned about JP's butthole.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh boy. Alright, one more time. I swear I'm gonna get it this time. Starting is the hardest part. Because there's a lot that can be fucked up. And then the rest of it
4,
is a lot easier.
3, 2.
And I'm definitely being a perfectionist. Like most other people would not notice the thing that was bugging me. But I notice, so I have to redo it. Come here, please. See, that was too big. That's the only struggle with this particular yarn that I'm using
Fuel
right now,
scooping.
is
System
that
scan complete.
because it's a little bit stiffer and doesn't slide as easily, it's not as easy to... Like, I'm having a little bit of a harder time, especially when I don't have anything to hold on to, keeping my stitches the same size. So that's why I'm undoing stuff a lot. Or like the
Fuel
yarn is
scoop
just
disengaged.
being a
Frameshift
pain.
drive charging.
But it happens. It happens. There we go, that's better.
4,
That's much
3,
better.
2, 1. Engage.
So I pull this. Like sometimes the tail just decides to get a little wonky. And make things look not as neat.
Fuel scooping.
Oh, Tacodactyl, I'm sorry. Hugs, my friend. I hope your kitty calms down soon. Thank you for hanging out while you were able to be here.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Handguard, it's more about who used it than what it is. Okay. Why are we learning about JP's distended butthole? I don't know. Gonna get me a crochet hook and some yarns? Hell yeah. You should. You totally should.
Frameshift drive charging.
If you don't torture yourself by doing complicated shit, it can be very calming.
4, 3,
I am not that way.
2,
I have to do things that are more difficult because I can't have an easy time. See, it did it again. You see how it's doing that? That. I don't like that. It's making a loopy. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna leave the ear
fuel
alone.
scooping.
No, they're all magic ring. Fuck! Everything starts with a magic ring! We can get through this, chat. You and me together. Just hold me. Somebody
Fuel scoop disengaged.
hold me. No! No! Fuck you! You're the
Frameshift drive
worst!
charging.
Ugh! I'm glaring at you. God, you're terrible.
4, 3,
Alright, one more time.
1. Engage.
I swear I know how to do this. I'll join you in 3,000. Save for boobies! Who are you crazy people? You'd rather see me wear... I was gonna say wear hot dogs. I don't know where hot dogs came from. You'd Would you rather see me wear hot dogs? Ew, what if I made, like, earrings? What if I made hot dog earrings, but, like, not out of clay, like, out of actual hot dogs?
Fuel scoop
Instead of hot
disengaged.
dogs, like, dangling from my ears. Ooh, I'm on some crazy shit. I've already seen your boobies, though. They're good enough that you'd want to see them more than one
Frameshift
time.
drive charging.
My boobies are amazing, thank you. Fucking rude. No comment, Anomnia.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Alright, now cooperate. I don't know why the other ear worked just fine and you're being a turd. It's probably because I'm on screen now, so the yarn was like, yeah, I don't want to be nice to Lecta. I'm gonna be a slurp fiend.
Fuel scoop.
A slurp fiend.
System scan.
Because I'm a rank bitch! How close are we?
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
35 jumps, so we're about halfway from when we started today. For those of you who haven't been around, oh, motherfucker. For those of you who haven't been around, this is, we've been traveling from Colonia.
1. Engage.
So it's been a multi-day trip for us. It's being twisty turny. Well, that's just stuck on my thumb now. Look what you've done! You do this the whole day? Are you sure about that? How many points do you have? Dirky yarn, yeah. The yarn's being a dirk. Oh, hello,
Fuel
Skyward.
scoop disengaged.
Or I guess goodbye. Things got dimmer. I can't see! Oh, I also can't see how long ago that was. 48, I guess.
Frameshift drive charging.
Because I've got my pattern in front of the channel points. Oops.
0.
See, like, I see you. This here
4, 3,
wants to be obnoxious.
one.
I'm going to... I will fix you. I will try to fix you so you're not a pain in my dick.
System scan.
47,
complete.
thank you very much. Well, okay. Better for me.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
51, 52. Oh! What was that? What was that? Did I hear
Frameshift
52?
drive charging.
Get off my face! Why would you torment the High Queen? Every stream's gotta have a troll.
4, 3,
Every stream's gotta have a troll.
engage.
Alright, there we go. Now this should be better. Now there's something obscure that I usually only quote in my
Fuel
head.
skipping.
But for those of you, I know a lot of you watch Bad News Baron. If you caught his roleplay session with Smashly when they were doing Atlas, and he was doing Dr. Lightofuse, and he like hit her in the head with a hammer and said, "Be better!" And chat just erupted in laughter. And Smashly was like losing her shit. Oh god, that was such a great stream. But yeah, recently I've been quoting "Be better" in my head, imagining a hammer. Speaking of, now that you put them down, it'd be a awful shame if someone... That guy's crazy. Yeah, yes. Yes, he is. Dr. Lightofuse with the, like, techno rat. What was his name? Was it Jerry? God, that was such a good stream. How are you doing, Nenalai?
4,
Did you get a manicure for my lovely new man nails, but they closed all the nail places? I know it's not the same, but if you've got clippers, you can at least, see, look, that looks nice. That's so much better. I'm glad I redid it like 8 times. Sometimes it's just like that. Oh god. Oh god, don't crash!
fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Sometimes you just have to redo it a million times. Sometimes you don't have to redo it at all. That's just the way of things. Ugh, I think it is better. Maybe glasses helped. Let's see. No! God, you're terrible! Ah! You're so... Ugh. I hate you. I hate you! It's so hard to see. Where am I even? Why do I put this on the channel points? Why am I like this? Why are you like this?
Frameshift drive charging.
You're the worst. 1, 2, 3, 4,
3,
5.
2, 1. Engage.
So I know for a fact that when I did the other ear, I only... Well, I did 2 in there, didn't I? Yes, I did. Ugh! Get in there.
Fuel scooping.
Oh no! Why are you so large, Mr. Loopington? Get in there.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Emote request Meerkat dealing with it. Well, you can modify the emote and put. Oh, and Namnia, you licking me now? There you go. There's your lick. Speaking of which, I know I mentioned before, but I actually made a lick emote. It's just my face. It's not a meerkat because I'm not talented like that. For when we finally get emotes for bit tiers, they're rolling them out to affiliates. So we don't have it yet, but we will have it soonish or eventually. So I made 4 new emotes for the different bit tiers. And they're mostly really dumb. And I kind of love them. I'll just be here enjoying this while apparently having my butthole distend. Ew! Why is your butthole so nasty, JP? I'm not gonna waste precious sunglass points on modifying. We'll just be here more often. Then you'll just get a fuck ton of points. Like Simon is always hitting 69,000 points. Oh shit, I forgot to jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
In through the window and up through the hall, flying circles, just trying I see hurting. I do what I can.
You're licking me. You're licking my glass face? Oh no. Oh no. You nasty.
Fuel soaking.
They're all gonna go into sunglasses. Forever? Never anything else? Thar, why? Why you two? Why you gotta be like this? Do it? No. Tharwinia.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift
You do it and I'll whine at you. Let's take this out. Boo-doo-doo. So far, so good. I just have to, when I get this row done, I want to measure it against the other one. Because I feel like I somehow had fewer stitches. And I want to just make sure that they end up the same size before I continue.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift.
We're very close to the bubble, and that's exciting! So I have no idea really what engineering entails, what we're gonna have to do. But we're gonna talk to Felicity, that's all I know.
3, 2, 1.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we've got the right number of stitches, so it should be the same size. That's a little excessively large. Yeah, looks right. Okay.
Fuel scooping.
Alright, so maybe I didn't fuck up. I thought that I did.
System scan complete.
I'm doing a better job than I think I am. You know what? I feel like a lot of people feel that way. I mean, I'm being silly about crocheting, but I feel like a lot of people, especially you friends out there with anxiety, like, we all give ourselves a much harder time.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Like, you're doing a better job than you
Frameshift
think you are.
drive charging.
Believe it. It's true. If you don't believe it, I'll fart on you. Unless you're into that, in which case we'll find a different,
2,
something else to snap you out of it. Golden Samurai, hello. Cockpit Crochet, cannot say I ever thought of that. Eyeballs. I'm glad. I'm glad that I'm the only one because I like being different. Hello and welcome. How are you doing?
Fuel scooping.
An
System
hour, can
scan
drive home,
complete.
and work from home the rest of the week. Nice. Buttholes are complicated. I don't
Fuel scoop disengaged.
I don't know what kind of buttholes you've got experience with, Thar, but oh look, we're going into the scrotum dark region.
Frameshift drive charging.
Bet if I did it one more time, like to legit snap the glasses in half. Maybe. They're the only sunglasses that I own, and they're not prescription, so I can't
3,
wear them
2,
outside.
1, engage.
I try not to do violence on stream. Don't make me into a violent person.
Fuel scooping.
Doors are also that way. Would you say doors are
System
complicated?
scan complete.
Things go in and out of doors. And other stuff does that too.
Fuel scoop
Would
disengaged.
crash into something. I was looking at a YouTube clip on my phone, crashed into a planet, shattered the canopy and everything. Damn. Yeah, I've got practice between being distracted from chat. I've gotten
Frameshift
good at
drive charging.
not crashing into stuff. I came very, very close a couple of times to smashing into a star and burning up to a crisp. But I managed to get out of it.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
This is a very nice green. I like this green. It's very summer. I think the literal name of the color is grass.
Fuel scooping.
What's complicated? If you don't know, I'm not
Fuel
going to
scoop
tell you.
disengaged.
Not the one who had to redo one 8 times. It's not a butthole! I'm not crocheting a butthole, you weirdo!
Frameshift drive charging.
It's an ear! That color green reminds me of The Exorcist. Well, you guys are seeing a little bit, because Sky Orb is happening, so you're seeing it a little bit washed out.
4, 3, 2,
But it's a very nice grass green. As opposed to like this is a little bit more neon, but like it looks weird on camera. It's hard to tell the color on camera. But if you guys ever saw pictures of my Bulbasaur cosplay,
fuel
it's the
scooping.
same yarn from that.
System scan complete.
Close, I'm crocheting, not knitting. Knitting is with 2 needles, crocheting is with 1 hook. But similar idea. And welcome. Sam 93931. 93931. Some next level multitasking. I know, the first time I did it, it was like so
Temperature
chaotic.
critical.
I spent half the time squawking because I kept almost crashing and fucking up my crocheting, whatever, it
Fuel
was fun though.
scooping complete.
Once you get to the butt cheeks, it's gonna be really tricky. I'm not making a butt! Or a butthole! English ain't my first language. It's in the title.
Frameshift drive charging.
And in the tags for the stream. But your English sounds perfect to me. And you're not the only one, English or not. Like, I've had native English speakers call it knitting. I think most people are more familiar with knitting, which is why. They just see, oh, you're doing something with yarn? Knitting. But I can't knit. Knitting is hard. Knitting is hard. I tried to learn once,
Fuel scooping.
and I felt so clumsy. I do have a lot of knitting needles though. So like maybe I'll try again at some point.
Fuel scooping complete.
Who knows? I feel like I'm just at this point so proficient for the most part with crochet that it's like, do I want to actually make something or do I want to make a mess? My mom tried to teach me when I was a kid. It didn't go well. Knitting or crochet? Seeing myself shaved is a trip and a half. Good. I only crocheted growing up, rugs, blankets, and wall hangings. Nice. Did you guys? So no one ever knows what I'm talking about. We were talking about like kids' toys a while ago. And I had like this metal red square that had prongs coming up on the sides. And it was supposed to be like weaving. So you had these like elastic bands, but not made out of rubber. And you would like put it on one tine over here and stretch it across to the other one, and then do one across this way, and you had to like weave them in and out. And that's something that I had when I was little, and no one else had this thing. Both. I would do crochet when it came to knitting. I ended up just using them as swords and having sword fights with my sister. Oh, that's safe.
Disengaged.
Yeah, that seems safe. Just jab at each other with these pointy metal sticks.
Frameshift drive charging.
Can't knit to save your life, right? It's hard. Knitting is difficult, man.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Let me double check. Okay, good. These are the same size. Excellent. Just wanted to make sure.
Fuel scooping.
Why is what word censored?
System scan complete.
I only have 3 banned words. And 2 of them, you know exactly fucking why that they're banned. You specifically, yeah, you know exactly why that's banned.
Frameshift drive charging.
Don't even pretend to be ignorant.
Four, three, two.
There's banned words, yes.
Engage.
Yes, there are. I was the culprit? Yeah. Mostly you. It was like you and Joe Monkey, and then Joe was like, we should really stop. But it was like the 2 of you for like 2 weeks straight. I was getting pissed. Only 3? That's pretty good. Yeah, well, I mean, the other ones that are like racial slurs and like phobic shit, they're not banned, but if you say them, I will ban you. Like, I'd much rather ban the person for being an asshole.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Turfs. What do you mean? Don't many get auto-modded? You have to turn that on. I have my auto-mod on not doing things. Because sometimes it pulls really weird shit.
Frameshift drive charging.
And besides, I'm so entirely vulgar, like... Yeah, like I said, I'd rather just yeet the phobic person.
4, 3, 2,
And
1.
besides, their comments usually get dealt with real fast anyway. What's the destination? We're going back to the bubble. We're going back to the bubble. We're very close. I forget exactly how close. What was the reason for the 3rd word? The person themselves. We've got 18 jumps left. So once we're back in the bubble, we're going to be doing engineering stuff, which I've never done before. So we're going over to Felicity And we're gonna talk to her and see what's up with that. And I'm excited. And then eventually, so the plan once I'm in the bubble, just like for a long-term plan, is to do engineering stuff, maybe do some mining, because I really like mining. We haven't done that in a while. I want to rebuy my Dolphin, because when I was in Colonia, I wanted to run some passenger missions to see if I liked them. And I bought a Dolphin for that, but I wasn't going to leave the Dolphin over there, so I sold it, and I'm going to rebuy it. I actually really hate the Dolphin as a ship. I don't like the way that it handles.
4, 3, 2.
I don't like the drift this way. I can deal with drift this way, which is what the Diamondback Explorer does. Alright, so we've got 2 elephant ears. Ta-da! I am gonna have to weave in those ends, but we're not doing that today because that's boring and I hate it.
Fuel scooping.
It's a term used for
Fuel
feminists
scoop
who believe
disengaged.
not valid, not to get super political. Okay, yeah, I was unaware of that. But if anyone comes in here and starts talking shit like that, they get banned. Like I said, I'd rather not ban words. I'd rather ban people who are assholes. But yeah, we don't usually get people in here that are intolerant of anybody. And if we do, it's only people trying to troll and like trying to on purpose make me upset, which I don't get upset, I just ban them and move on. Use your Anaconda. I only have 3 ships. I got the Sidewinder.
Frameshift drive charging.
I've got the Sidewinder, the Cobra Mark III, which was my first ship that I bought, and the Diamondback Explorer. Also, so what did I say? Engineering, mining. I want to rebuy, buy a new Dolphin so that it's in the bubble. And then I want to do some like co-op stuff. I want to do things with other players in the game. Because I've never done any co-op things, but I don't even know what there is to do. I don't know what co-op things there are.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah, that's also true, Thar. Using a Dolphin for an exploration ship, it's pretty solid in the role. Oh god. Caltero, how are you doing? I mean, if you like it, you like it. But I did not like the way that the Dolphin... I don't like the way it flies. It bothers me. Could be that I'm just used to the Diamondback, but like, I complained a lot. Anyone who's been here and was watching me run passenger missions can tell you, I complained a lot. A lot when I was flying Dolphin.
Drive charging.
Blood clot KOS. KOS? KOS? Lactose intolerant. Oh, right. You both made the same stupid joke. Good choice with Diamondback. Such a great ship. So most of the decisions that I've made in this game can all be attributed to chat, because I know nothing. Well, I know more now than I did before, but... I just say, chat, I want to do this, and then chat tells me what to get. Chat, what's good to see over here? Say, hey, I'd like to go this way. So, am I... Tea and a cigarette, and I'm shitting in bushes. Okay. Enjoy. I had some tea earlier. Thank you for watering me. I was actually getting thirsty. And I know chat's gonna yell at me, but I would love a cigarette. I'm not gonna shit in a bush unless I'm camping.
Frameshift drive charging.
But you know, if you wanna go shit in a bush, you do that. I'm not gonna stop you. That's your butthole. That is... That's your ass in the bush, not mine.
3, 2, 1, engage.
God, this stream is about buttholes way too often. Thanks, I will. Good. I like to see a person with free will. Okay, so now this is a leg, what I'm starting on now. Earl Grey best tea. I actually have some of that on my gift list, which I'm tempted to look at now that I've opened 3 presents today. And they're actually 2 in one box, so technically I got 4 things. I'm still so surprised that that people spoil me. It's like, oh my god, everyone's so nice. I'm so excited to eat dinner. I'm so excited to eat dinner because I have a big ass bowl. Search quote butthole. Oh no, there's so many. There's so many.
4, 3, 2.
Oh no. Oh, I proved my own point over and over and over again. What's for dinner? I eat the same thing every day because it's cheaper and easier. But I have pasta. I've got penne right now. Pasta, frozen meatballs,
Fuel scooping.
canned veggies. I've got corn. Usually with butter and garlic powder. So yeah, pasta,
Fuel
meatballs,
scoop
vegetables.
disengaged.
The very first butthole. Oh no. Just be careful what plant you use to wipe. You don't want to get stinging nettles or poison ivy by mistake. Yeah. Don't do that. Get one of those apps on your phone. Actually, I have Flora Incognita on my phone for all of my butt wiping needs. No, it was really because I was out on I'm not gonna call it a hike because it wasn't. I wasn't going up anywhere.
4,
And I feel like a hike really needs to go up for it to be considered a hike, because I'm a little bit snobby when it comes to that. It's a weird thing to be snobby about, but there you have it. And I was seeing I had just gotten out of floral design school, or no, I had just decided that I wanted to be in floral design school. So I was like, ooh, what's this plant? What's that? That looks cool. Never seen that before. And, so I downloaded the app, and we got to learn. I learned that there's a plant called sensitive fern. That's literally, its name is sensitive fern. I thought it looked pretty cool.
Disengaged.
I learned what St. John's wort looks like, and some other stuff. Different clovers and things. Do love pasta, but so many carbs. My metabolism can't handle it. Yeah, my metabolism. Hey, there we go. Shit. My metabolism is really fast. And, when I'm not under quarantine, both my job as a florist is very physical, and, oh, don't you start with that. My job as a florist is very physical, and I'm pretty active. Now that I live in a city, I can get around by myself, and I go for runs, again, when I'm not in fucking quarantine.
Fuel scooping.
But then just genetics, my whole family is like tall and thin. That's just our disposition. So last time I was at the doctor, I weighed 114 pounds, which I'm really proud of because I was really underweight before by accident, not on purpose. But I was like only 108 pounds, and I was like, oh my god, that's awful.
Frameshift drive.
That is way too small, and the nurse like just shrugged at me. I was like, no, that's terrible. But yeah, so then I was like, no wonder I'm hungry all the time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
4.
So
3,
I've made a
2,
much bigger
1. Engage.
effort to eat more frequently. And I gained 6 pounds, which is awesome. But I probably won't gain much more because my body is meant to be really small. Tall and stocky-ish. Last time I weighed in I was 210.
Fuel scooping.
Almost double your weight. There's nothing wrong with that. You're like lumberjack built. Built like a lumberjack. bow, bow, schmow, bow, bow, bow.
Fuel
You
scoop
should get a flannel shirt. You
disengaged.
should. I love flannel.
Frameshift drive charging.
I really like flannels that are like blues and greens. Ooh. Ooh, I should get like a purple flannel. Like a purple red. That'd be sick! Okay, so I think this is gonna be the base of the leg.
2,
The bottom of the foot.
engage.
Silence. Every word a defiance. I can hear, oh, I can hear. I think I'll go where it suits me.
Fuel scooping.
Out to the country. Everyone, oh everyone, before we all become one. What is your guys' favorite pattern
Fuel
for
scoop
clothing?
disengaged.
I have this
Frameshift
dress
drive
that
charging.
has like a wallpaper, like an old-timey wallpaper pattern, kind of like I use in my background here. You can see the wallpapery pattern. Go figure why I like it, but it's purple and it looks real fucking sick. But if we're talking something basic, like some polka dots, chevron. Does the dress have pockets? Does that one have pockets? That is an important question.
Fuel scooping.
I think it does. I don't remember. It's been a while since I wore it. Most of my dresses don't fit me anymore. I have to get them all tailored because they're all too big. Except for my Map of Middle-earth dress, which is spandex. So that like literally has no choice but to fit me.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, hi, Skyorb. One of your dream dresses just arrived in the mail. Ooh! Is it the Peter Rabbit one or a different one?
2, 1, engage.
Okay. So I'm gonna have to... Oh, it didn't even want me to do that. It wants me to... Okay. So it only wanted me to chain one and the other one.
Fuel
So this...
scooping.
I didn't have to do what I just did.
Complete.
Now, does that mean I want to undo it? That's the question. Rikba at Atius. I've never heard
Fuel
of this
scoop disengaged.
location. Ooh, 7 jumps away, bitch! I'm so excited. I don't know who I'm calling bitch. Just everyone, hey bitch. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops, I accidentally took out a stitch. No problem. Just put another one back in there. So this one, they're okay with me working in a spiral. I didn't jump. My bad.
Frameshift drive charging.
Peter Rabbit, yes, it was cute. You have the most just like intricate dresses. Do you need to get a nail file? These things are getting unruly. I just use I use toenail clippers for my nails. I don't like the scissors because they end up bending my nail and I don't like the way that feels. Like, it doesn't hurt, I just hate it. I don't like the way nail files feel either.
Fuel scooping.
But I do have one just in case, like, I really, really need it. Like, I can tolerate it now, but when I was little, I was like, ugh. Like, sometimes my grandma would take me to get a manicure, and I would be like, don't file my nails! I hated it. Just the sensation was really, like, it freaked me out. I did not like it.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Might need a better pair of scissors. My nails are really thick. They're really thick and hard. Wink wonk.
Frameshift drive charging.
I love penis vagina.
Okay, so that's 8. And then it wants me to single crochet 1 in each stitch around for a total of
3, 2, 1. Engage.
5 rows. So this time, I'm gonna, oh, come on now. Don't be an extra large stitch. Be the same size as everybody else thinks. There we go. So this time I'm going to mark the beginning of my stitches,
Fuel scooping. System scan complete.
so that I can keep track of the rounds. I don't have to count them. It's just easier, in my opinion. The magic of stitch markers, my friends. Chewed them? Your toenails. No, it's nails. 13 or 20 years.
Fuel
Maybe it's
scoop
different.
disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
You don't know why you immediately thought toes? Oh man,
4, 3.
I have a toe emote from Jolty, and I really desperately... Oh my god, Sky Orb, you're making it so that chat can't see what the fuck I'm doing. Sky Orb is bouncing off the other building right now. She should go away soon. Need sunglasses? No, I don't! It's not for me, it's for you.
Fuel scooping.
I can see just fine, but it makes everything washed out on the camera so you can't see what's happening. We're almost to the bubble anyway, so I'm
Fuel
gonna stop
scoop
crocheting.
disengaged.
Because once we're
System
there,
scan
I'm not going to be doing as
complete.
many jumps, I don't think. We'll have to see, but I think I'm going to be flying around and like
Frameshift
engaging with the
drive
game in a more
charging.
interesting manner, so I won't need to be crocheting at the same time.
Four, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
And I'm glad I got a start on this. It's something I like to do in the evenings. Crocheting.
Fuel
Like
scooping.
if I'm watching something that I don't need to pay full attention to. Or sometimes I just feel like crocheting, man. Sometimes I just like it. And then other times I'm like, I don't fucking want to look at yarn for
Fuel
months.
scoop disengaged.
Because I overdo it and then I'm like,
Frameshift
I'm done.
drive charging.
Thank you, Simon. Thank you. Those are the toes. No, I do not need sunglasses. You're a liar. I do not.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Definitely do not need sunglasses. Don't listen. Don't listen to him, chat.
Fuel scooping.
Happy to help with all my toe needs. Oh, thanks, Simon. Alright, I'm gonna slow down a tick and just fuel scoop. And make sure that this stitch isn't too big here. Sometimes when you're crocheting around a stitch marker...
Warning. Temperature critical.
Alright, I'm going. It's not that critical. Smaty. Alright, it's an interesting name.
Fuel
Whoa.
scoop disengaged.
And heat's back down.
Frameshift drive charging.
Specs is high too. Hi, Spec! This is your song and dance. This is your song and dance.
4, 3.
Alright, so because this is all the same
Engage.
size, it is going to start being round like this. Which is fine. Just gives us a little like cup shape to hold on to. Because it's his little leg, his little foot. Little foot. Ooh, next jump. This is our last one, guys. Go, did Fwomp
Fuel
happen?
scoop disengaged.
Fwomp.
Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, sweet. So let me finish this row, or round rather. Step back beyond the edge and start
4, 3, 2, 1.
And then I'm gonna start getting this stuff out of my way. Oh shit, I can't alt tab, can I? Oh no! Well, we can try it, but I'm gonna do it after
Fuel scooping.
after I land, just to make sure, because it crashed the game before. So here's what we did today. We made 2 ears and part of a leg for a little green
Fuel
elephant.
scoop disengaged.
Alright, so now where exactly am I going? So I'm assuming that Farseer Inc. is where I need to be, and that there's a place to go. Or I guess it's bringing me to a nav beacon? I'm not sure exactly. So where exactly do I need to go? I mean, I guess this is close enough. So yeah, we'll travel here. I'm hoping there's somewhere for me to go. Oops, wrong thing. Do I still have? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I gotta. No. No. I gotta clean this shit out. Transport child. Welch, Penny Malone. Expansion. Promotion to dealer. Brown coat's reputation change. Oh shit. Yay! I don't have to blame Neri! I did it, I slowed down. Ooh, that was fast. See, I'm not exactly sure what Farseer Inc. is. I'm just assuming this is where Felicity is, because it gave me a bookmark directly to her for the quest. So I'm assuming that's where it's taking me. But I could entirely be wrong. Alright, I can stop thwomping. Thwomp! I know everyone calls it a honk, but I think it's a thwomp. Kind of reminds me of Glomp. You remember in ye olden days when glomping was a thing? The old days of the internet. Back when everyone was on DeviantArt and shared their horrible poetry, and I totally never did that. Ooh, that's a pretty planet. Well, you remember glomping, Simon? Oh, is this a planetary landing? Oh, mother licka. Really? Alright, I'm gonna be smart about it this time. I'm gonna go directly at it once I'm, like, right over it. Because I don't want to fly
Orbital flight engaged.
around it forever. Like a billion kilometers and shit. Okay. Also, flight assist, get off. Well, let me put my night vision on first. Night vision on! Alright, hello. Dropping from orbital. Okay, cool. Yes, anytime now. There we go.
Flight assist off.
Okay, I may be going too fast. I think I passed it. So we will have to go up. Wide of boarding? I didn't quite mean to do that. It's behind me now. I'll figure it out. I just didn't want to crash. I was nervous, okay? I didn't want to crash after going so far. I'm trying to turn around. Wasn't really on DA, but had enough friends on the small forum community that did. So glumping was definitely a thing. That's cute. Okay, so I dropped out of glide. I don't actually know how far this is away from me. I just wanted to turn a little bit faster. There it is. It's only like a million years away. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Oh, well, don't go backwards. Go forwards. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. That's why it's fucking up. It's my keyboard is like all the way over to the left. My hands were misaligned. Alright, here we go. There we go. So it'll take me like 3 minutes to get there because I kind of went past it by accident. But I'd rather have gone past it than crashed. And I got nervous that I was gonna crash, so this is what we got. How you doing, friends? Oh, I knew what you meant, Simon. Alright, I'm gonna move these things, because I need to be able to fly a little bit easier here. Ooh! You get a better look at my Coaster keyboard. Oh no, don't do that. Oh boy. Oh boy. I would turn the camera off, but like I said, I'm gonna wait until I land because last time it crashed the game. And we just very narrowly didn't load in the middle of a star when we came back. So I'm just a little nervous in case I'd go to Alt-Tab and like remove the camera from the overlay. I don't want to lose all of our progress, so I will just deal with it. Not with sunglasses. It's not what I meant. There we go. Now you can look at my Dota mouse pad. Isn't it beautiful? Alright, so far so good. I think I'm doing a fine job. I'd rather granny it in like this. Slowly, getting stuff, oh boy. Getting stuff aligned properly. Yeah. Gonna give myself a wee bit of lift.
Lakon Lima Echo Charlie, commencing automated flight control routine. Please observe docking protocols.
Docking protocols. What was that, HK-47 over there? Hello? Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till I'm a wee bit closer before I request docking. This was pretty good though. We'll see how well I land once we get closer. But yeah, this didn't take me nearly as long. I think I did a much better job. Previous times I dropped out of like glide way too early and it was like 20 minutes. Oh, it was bad.
Access granted. Proceed to landing pad 06.
Landing pad 06. Where might that be? Down there? That? I have to land on that? I think that's behind me. You can think it's too far behind me. We'll get there. This is fine. Ooh, now this is pretty good. This is pretty good, and we're falling at a nice slow pace.
We are magnets pulling from different poles.
Okay, so far so good.
We'll never be apart. I will always find you, like it's written in the stars. You can run, but you can't hide.
Sorry, I'm not looking at chat. I will crash and burn and fail if I look at you right now. Alright, I think I can go down a little more here. I hope this is the right pad, otherwise this is gonna be embarrassing.
I will always.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's go back up, and I have to turn around. So I want to do this. Okay, not bad, not too bad. See, I'm so much better in this Explorer. The fucking dolphin sucked my ding hole, and I hated it.
Like it's written in the stars.
There we go, baby. Look at me go. Ooh, almost.
Warning, landing gear not deployed.
Oh, yes, thank you. I knew that. It's totally intentional.
Landing gear deployed.
Oops, 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 oops. Oh, that was pretty fucking good. I'm glad you reminded me about the landing gear there, because I totally forgot. That was nice
Touchdown
and
complete.
smooth.
Engaging ship restraints. Your arrival has been noted.
That was really good, especially for, oh, is it, choppy? I'm sorry. I didn't drop any frames. Let's blame Twitch. Hello? Oh, did the game crash? No, just kidding. I tried to click and I was like, why? No steamrolling. Well, there were no holes to steamroll. Alright, let's restock, repair,
Hull repaired.
refuel, advanced maintenance, ship integrity, fix. Oh, hello, Casper. How you doing, dear? Okay, let's... Unavailable? Why the fuck did I land here, then? Why? Felicity Farseer, what? What do you fucking want? I'm confused. Chat, help me. Been lurking all afternoon, but hello. Aw, thank you so much for lurking. That's very kind of you. I appreciate it. Chat, what? Okay, so here's Felicity. How do I do the thing? I can't sell my pages. I can't go to contacts. Engineer's workshop, maybe? Okay, history. Felicity Farseer is a legendary explorer who engineered her own improvements to her Asp Explorer early in her career. She is willing to share some of that knowledge with fellow explorers and also operates an extensive training program, British type of program, so you know it's extensive, for technicians and mechanics heading out into the black. She based herself here at her father's mining and refinery facility, though in fact her operation is separate. Develop your relationship with her to learn about another engineer. Invited. Buy modifications to unlock the next grade. Okay. Expanding our understanding of the universe is my primary motivation, Commander. Bring me meta-alloys so that I may unlock their secrets and exploit their riches. That's a Frozen quote for you by the great Alan Tudyk. Okay, what? I can't click the... Do it. Click the button. It's not doing anything. Am I just being impatient? I'm a little confused. Can somebody help? I don't understand how to interact with Felicity here so that I can get going on engineering. And if anybody is familiar with Elite and wants to help me out, I would greatly appreciate it. I can see the look in your eyes, Commander. The Void has weaved its spell over you. Let's go explore. Haven't done engineering in over a year. Help if I could. Did I get all the materials to give to her? I didn't know I had to get materials. The only thing that I got was mail from the very, very beginning of the game that said, go talk to Felicity. So here I am, trying to talk to her. And it says donate, and it says unlock 0 of 1, and she said she needs meta-alloys, but I don't know... I don't get it. Like, that's not very clear to me what exactly I need to do. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go on a brief break. Out at a special market in the galaxy. Okay. Feel free to let me in on all of that. I've alt-tabbed the game, but at least we're in a spot where they're not gonna kill me. Since we're gonna be doing all that sort of stuff, we are not gonna do any more cockpit crochet today. I imagine I will do more of it at some point. But maybe not for a while. Or maybe I'll just do a random crocheting stream because I'm locked in my house and I hate it. Thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna go on a brief break. I just want to see if I can get back into the game, or if it's gonna... Okay, so it's working today. Excellent. Whew. And my cursor is aligned properly. Yeah, you can link anything that you like, but things that I won't have to reference once I'm like flying around and streaming. Like if you put it in plain text in chat, that's better, so that it's easier for me to reference it. But yeah, feel free to link anything. Alright, I'm gonna go on a brief break, and then we're gonna start on this engineering stuff. So just give me a couple minutes, enjoy the beautiful music, and the Hall of Honored Patrons, and I will see you guys in like 2 or 3 minutes. I'm just gonna use the bathroom, get water, and change over my stream title.